What's good everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we've got a video which I hope to do a few more like. We're going to be doing a lap guide of the iconic Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. One of my favourite all-time circuits and definitely the best in the UK. And just a little bit of context about me, my name is Ruben Stanislaus, I'm 18 years old and I currently drive in the ZEO Prototype Championship in a Praga R1. So I thought, I've got the onboard footage, I got a pretty decent lap. Why not bring you guys on board? So that's exactly what we're going to do. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Cool, so welcome on board. We're going into our flying lap now. So we're just going through the last corner, making sure that we get a really good exit as best as we can. And then we just send it up the straight, flying up through the gears. And we're going to get a really nice run for our flying lap. We're running the car all the way out to the exit, getting up to 145 miles an hour here. Down a gear, flick it in. As soon as we see the apex, flat back on the power, really trust the car and the aero to do its thing. Flying up the gears again as we're going into Maggots and Beckett's, the scariest, fastest bit of any track in the UK, I'd say. And then down to fourth gear, flick it and keep it nice and tight to the left. Open up the right hander as soon as we can, back on the power, flooring it down the iconic hanging straight. And now we're just going to let it go up all the way to 7,000 RPM, up to almost 160 miles an hour. Hard on the brakes, down to fourth gear, turning into slow. Again, trusting the aero through all these high-speed corners. This is a really tricky bit to get right, going into Vale, hard on the brakes without locking up, turning in nice and tight, and then focusing on the exit here, getting a little short shift so we don't get too much wheel spin on the exit. Let it run all the way out of club, give a little thumbs up for the radical who let us pass. And I do see another car ahead, which could be a slight issue, and as you'll find out, we go through Abbey, no problem at all, through the curve, flat out. And here we see, we're catching this other prototype, and as you can see, it does hold us up. So if you look at the throttle trace here, we're off the throttle for quite a bit. We probably lost at least half a second there. So if it wasn't for that, pole position was definitely on. But we get that out of the way, focus on the last two corners, and making that as clean as we can. So here we're in sixth gear, hard on the brakes, down all the way to third gear, get it in nice and tight, trust the aero again, let the car run out to the right, dab on the brakes, down to second, turn it in hard, and then we're going to short shift to stop that wheel spin on the exit again, because this, once the turbo does kick in, these cars do like to wheel spin, no traction control, and then keep it nice and tight, bringing it home for a lap of Silverstone in a 1:58.1. Cool, so there we have it. That was a lap of Silverstone in the Praga R1. Overall, I'm happy with the lap. Obviously, it was a bit of a shame we got held up, but that's racing at the end of the day. And the car setup is a bit different this year compared to the last couple of years. The track's been resurfaced, so the times are a little bit slower than beforehand. But for the weekend, we seem to be on the pace. It was the quickest lap of the whole weekend in our class, which I couldn't be happier with. But if you guys did like the video, please leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to carry on this series over different tracks, or break it down into more detail, even going corner by corner. But please leave your thoughts in the comments and drop a thumbs up. That'd be really appreciated. And don't forget to drop a subscribe whilst you're there. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.